to us. We can't believe what's happening. You're right. For a couple of years, Ballet Etc. Jane Elliott has organized a group of about 20 to 25 dads every year to perform, and it's a huge hit every year. It's just a great hit, and one of the highlights of the spring recital every year. And this year, she and I, because of the fact that we have had a lot of dear friends that we spend a lot of time with at the dance studio, suffer directly from cancer this year. In particular, was a bad year for a lot of families at the studio. We thought, let's do something with this. It's a big hit every year.
Let's raise some money.
Let's raise some loot.
Yeah,
while we're
cool.
at it, and let's have fun and laugh together and come together as a group that cares about one another, and let's do it for a cause.
Now, you started out, I heard Burke was telling the story, Miss Jane's original goal was 10,000. Then they bumped it to 12,500 because they felt that they would accomplish it too quickly. Then then I heard it was 25,000, but now you're at 37,000. So what a great example for the kids of how you readjust your goal, keep revisiting it. Yeah. Should you be fortunate enough to hit what you're set your mind to achieving, you have to keep going. You got to raise the bar. So now you're at 37,000. Yes. Your new goal is 50. Should we expect with a couple of weeks to go that maybe the new goal will be 60, 75, 100? I don't want to put too much pressure on you.
Yeah, hey, the sky's the limit.
Right.
One of the things I'm hoping all of our children learn from this, all of the Ballet Etc. gang, is that you know, shoot for the stars. If you've got a little idea, there's no telling how it can explode with the right people involved. Mm-hmm. And I hope the kids. Yeah, I mean, it's exciting. I get texts from dance mums and dads on an hourly basis giving me the total. I mean, everybody's checking into the site and saying, you know, we're at 37.5 right now. Can you believe it? I mean, none of us can believe it. It's
a great story.
It's a terrific story, and it's got all the right stuff. It's you know, it's a heartwarming thing for all of us. The whole experience is a very emotional experience for all of us, but we're laughing and we're having a riot. The dads are working so hard. I want to say hi to all the dads that might be listening right now from the studio. They're all rehearsing as we speak right now.
Really?
Yes.
You gave Al the day off?
Yeah, Al's got the day off because, yeah.
Al Gacnik is in the booth. Your son dances with Ballet Etc. I just saw the piece on CH, man. You're liking this stuff way too much, Al. You're raising some money. All the individual fathers are raising their own money. And how else can we get some cash to you guys? It's going to a great cause right here in Niagara.
Well, all you have to do is go on our website, and there's a link there. You can donate to any of the great 25 dads that are dancing in this great campaign for cancer.
Jim, you can sponsor our cause, make a general donation, or you can go on our website. The hospital actually put a website up for us. And you can sponsor the event, or you can sponsor a particular dad. So there are 25 dads. Okay. And
now all that money's going to the foundation. What about the hard costs, all the shirts and the... You're looking for sponsors to pick up in-kind donations or something like that to offset that portion of it?
Like you said, this has sort of exploded. So there are some expenses, yes, that Jane and I are trying our best to handle on our own. But boy, it would be really great if somebody came forward and said, you know, let us help you out with the cost of the costumes or the cost of the printing. Sure, it'd be great. But every nickel that we've raised has gone directly to the Walker Family Cancer Center.
Burke Gacnik, you are one of the studs in the competition all the time, one of the few boys. Tell me, what is it like to see your dad in a tutu, brother?
Well, it's kind of scary because he has really veiny legs and stuff.
Veiny?
Yeah, but I'm glad that he's doing
That's because he's so well built and muscly. And
yeah.
You don't mean like varicose veins, right? Because he takes a shot from his dad. Very close veins. So tell me how proud it is. Now, are you in the audience when the dads are dancing, or are you an exit stage left out there?
Well, last year I got lucky because I didn't have any dances around that time. So right. I'm hoping that I'll get to see it at least once.
Okay. Yeah, you're too busy preparing for your own thing. Now,
yeah.
Isabella, I want you to get into who's your father, and what's it like seeing him in a tutu? Seriously.
My dad's name is John.
You don't have to give the last name. I don't embarrass him too much.
And he, I I don't know if it's the t-shirt or the tutu, but it kind of brings out his belly.
Wow, I mean, we're probably all middle-aged men here. How, yeah, I mean, your dad's...
You guys are killing us.
So, does it give you some sense of pride? Is it just pure entertainment? Are you proud of him, or are you embarrassed completely?
I'm not completely embarrassed. I'm really proud of him because I know that it means a lot to him who he's doing it for and why he's doing it, and I'm really proud of him.
Oh, awesome. Liz Taliano, Burke Gacnik, Burkey boy, and his father, Al Gacnik. Now, tell us a little bit about the impact. You must be hearing just great stories from people of, thank you for doing this, or the impact on the community, even though this is a pretty young event. Tell us about what you're hearing in the community, about some of the impact, the difference that you're making.
Well, I feel that a lot of the donations that are coming in, many of them come in with personal emails and messages on the sites for the guys on their personal pages, and it's a tribute to loved ones that have survived and loved ones that we've lost, and it's a very public sort of way of some of these donors expressing how they feel about these people that these guys are dancing in honor of. And it's very, very touching to hear what some of the people are writing about.
So your kids just danced at the studio, you just kind of picked up the ball and said this would be a great idea and we could probably raise some money, and I guess you're just unbelievably surprised at the positive results that you produce with just well, why don't we do this, kind of like a whim.
We're speechless. Both Jane Elliott and I can't believe it. We're in constant communication basically all day long, saying to each other, I can't believe it. Wow. So it's we're surrounded by a bunch of really exceptional families, guys, and they're taking this very seriously. This is not a joke. They're training 3 hours at least a week. They're working hard. They're breaking into a sweat. They're taking it very seriously. This is going to be
Exactly.
It's going to be a great show. But I also want to say that there are also hundreds of little kids that have been working really hard, and this is their moment in the spotlight also. Right. So it's important that we don't want to take away from that either. We want to celebrate the whole studio and the work that everybody's done, but these kids, it's their moment to shine on this May weekend when the show's taking place. It's really about them too.
May 23rd and 24th. What's the venue for the recital?
It's at Centennial High School in Welland.
Right.
That's where we have the event every year. It's there's a Friday evening show, a Saturday matinee show on the 24th, and a Saturday evening show. Okay. And if people are interested in seeing these guys perform, then you can call Ballet Etc, or you can go on the Ballet Etc website, which is www.balletetra.ca, and see about getting tickets through the studio. And it's a sold-out event every year anyway. So. And
I just want to tell you, from the quality, I've seen many dance recitals, and these guys take this very seriously. This is one of the best studio productions I've seen around town, and kind of surprised me of the level of just the quality. I think these guys are, obviously competition level is a little bit different than just recreational dancing, but Ballet Etc obviously is taking this very seriously. We've got a great bunch of leaders over there. Maybe you can just mention some of them. I know Miss Jane Elliott, but there's a bunch of them over there too that really pull the weight.
Yeah, absolutely. Miss Sarah helps out with the rehearsals with the dad's dance. Miss Lorraine, Al. I'm not present for all of the rehearsals, but you might know better who pitches in. Every week.
Miss Sarah Kay's there all the time. Miss Lorraine is there. Courtney.
Oh yeah. Helmy Fluss has been just a godsend to both Jane and I. She works at the hospital in the cancer center, and she's also very involved with the studio. She's the office manager and has 2 daughters that dance and work there as well. And she's our right arm without question throughout the whole thing.
Let's end off with the kids. You got anybody you want to say hi to, or thanks, or somebody you want to acknowledge for being a great leader at the dance studio over there? Flat-footed, Burke Gacnik, everyone. Never seen that before. Alessandra, is somebody you want to acknowledge for making a difference for you over at the studio? Somebody you look up to as a leader? Somebody you're proud to say, yeah, she taught me, or he taught me?
Well, all of the teachers at the studio.
Yeah.
Pretty much. A lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great. They're a great bunch, Jim. They really are. They're great to our kids. It's a lovely place to spend. Some of these kids spend 15, 16, 20 hours a week dancing, and we're all together on this one, and we're all working hard. And look at the results.
Well,
It's one big happy family, Jim. I couldn't.
Yeah.
group
Yeah.
hug, everyone. Liz Taliano, Al Gacnik, the son Burke boy, and Isabella. Thank you for coming in, kids. What? You want to do this? You think it's easy, eh, Isabella?
You're welcome.
She's tripping me out over here, making fun of me. Dancing for Dads. Check it out on Facebook. Drive into Ballet Etc. and drop some cake on these guys. It's going to a great cause. Up next, last segment of the day. We got a quick moving show today. These studs are coming into the booth to talk about what they're up to. Juliet Dunn and Peter Shea banging on the keys right here. 610